So over the years, I've gone back and forth with Mark Laita fans. My criticisms of him have increased over time. Um, and I think we're at a point now where we can say what Mark is all about. I think it's clear what Mark is all about now. I think Mark himself has expressed what he's all about, and he's showing us what he's all about. And it's what I said it was. And a lot of people still don't want to accept that. They still want to pretend that Mark is like doing this to help people, when Mark himself has never said any such thing. Okay? And now we have the subscription channel. Okay? Doesn't this prove to you what Mark is all about? Here he is asking for money so that he can show you what? Uncensored videos. What type of content do you think is going to be on the subscription channel and his Patreon? Is it videos of him going around helping poor people? Or is it more graphic stories of sex, violence, rape, torture, pedophilia, incest? And is it more graphic videos with naked people performing sex acts? And if you think I'm exaggerating about the people performing sex acts on Mark's channel, that was how he chose to advertise the channel, apparently. Now I'm going to read Helena's comment. I know Helena hates me now. I'm sorry, Helena. I know we got on our signals crossed there. But this is a great comment. My view of Mark Laita's philanthropic impetus has become clearer than months ago. The philanthropist is now the boss of a woman who has become his all-around assistant. At the Whitakers, an audience could see this assistant, Elle, more or less neatly cracking eggs into a pan and preparing pancakes. This good old chore and handiwork seems to be worth over 1 million likes. What felt like only 2 videos afterwards, Mark Laita then advertised his censorship-free payment channel, money and sex. Mark Laita then advertised his censorship-free payment channel with the assistant L. If one believes the advertising and the comments, connoisseurs of Laita's work can now watch the assistant at footwork for little money. As the story goes, the assistant is busting happily and skillfully a foot fetishist testicles. So this is not just something that's on Mark's pay-per-view channel. This is what they're advertising it with. How much clearer can Mark make it what sort of audience he wants to attract? How much clearer can Mark make it? And yet, poor people like Helena still believe in him. As it turned out from this conversation that I had with Helena, I mistakenly thought that this meant she didn't believe in Mark anymore, but I was mistaken. She still believes in Mark. Okay? Even though this is how Mark is advertising his paid channel. Remember, Mark's whole claim is that he's not making any money on Soft White Underbelly. Oh, he's going into debt. He's crying poor. He's losing money. Right? He's constantly saying these things, and yet he's asking for money to do soft porn. When I accused Mark of promoting prostitution, yeah, he was. He was. And you could see in the videos when he was interviewing those teenage girls prostitutes. Imagine seeing a teenage girl prostituting herself and say, hey, let me put her on my channel and exploit her like we did Amanda. But as you can see, when he's interviewing these teenage prostitutes, all the inappropriate comments that he makes, especially if you go to the earlier videos, because people caught on to it so much, but he made so many inappropriate comments to these teen prostitutes. Like, so did you like that? Oh, you liked it. Like encouraging them to say positive things about prostitution. That's what I noticed. And I was right. Because this is who Mark is. This is who Mark is. And a lot of people, even the person who wrote this comment, still cannot accept that. They still can't accept it. Right? This is what happens. People show you who they are, but people want to believe something else because it's convenient for them. They don't want to believe who Mark is because they need to believe he's like this philanthropist. Mark never said he was a philanthropist. Mark made it very clear from the start he was doing it as an art project because he was tired of shooting photos of appliances for a living. That's it. Mark Laita's art project is his celebration of prostitution and all the other things that you can experience on his channel. It's a celebration of those things. And if it's not a celebration of it, then why is that the content that's making it onto his pay-per-view channels? If he wanted to do philanthropy work, if he wanted to do charity work, if he wanted to help people, he would do that on his big channel, which has millions of subscribers and many and tons of willing people willing to donate time, money, whatever. I've seen people offering their rooms in the comments. I mean, that's that could go two ways, but people want to help. But when you take it and put it behind a paywall, you want to get rid of the people who want to help. That's why you put it behind the paywall. He wants to get rid of the Helena Newmans because he knows they're not going to tune in for a foot fetish's testicles. They're not there for that. They want to see Mark use his audience and his influence and his reach to help and do something more. But that's not what Mark is into. He never wanted to help anybody. He wanted to make a name for himself as an artist. That's it. And if you can accept that, then by all means, keep watching Soft White Underbelly and enjoy it for what it is. I've learned things on Soft White Underbelly. I say that all the time. But I learn things from everything because of the way I look at the world. A lot of people are looking at Soft White Underbelly and they're using it as entertainment. And worse, some of them are even using it for even more disgusting purposes, which I will get into in another video. I need to do another video about the comment section at Soft White Underbelly. So that's coming next. But yes, can we finally admit what Mark is all about? Stop having this silly debate with me and other people who criticized him. This is what he's about. He showed you what he's about. He told you what he's about. And yet people still want to project the Christ image onto Mark. He's doing for people. He's done more than you. How dare you criticize Mark? How dare you criticize Mark? What have you done? I'll tell you what I would do. I can't even imagine having the kind of money that Mark has, having the kind of influence that he has, having the kind of connections that he has, and not doing anything to help anyone, and instead using all that to create a foot fetishist channel. That's what I can't imagine. It's the Great Plague.